Welcome to all beings wherever you are. Welcome in every space and place on earth and in the universe. Several years ago, I once parked my car in front of a tiny wee village store in the back street, and I went into the store and I came out of the store. And as I returned from the shop to the car, a woman who lived across the road stood there, and she shouted at me. And I was absolutely stunned. And the reason why she shouted at me is actually not so important. It was because she was upset because cars keep on parking there absolutely legally, but it did not help her drive out of her driveway. It was obstructing it in some way. So as she stood there, we both stood there in the middle of the road, her shouting at me absolutely stunned, not being able to say anything. All I could think of doing was to send love. And practically mid-sentence, the shouting slowed down and became a whisper and vanished into oblivion. And she went back, she went away, back to her driveway and her car, and I never saw her again, never before and never after. I had not said a single word. And so I've been pondering recently the power of emanating love. And it is something that we need to feel. We need to make that inaudible love sound with our heartstrings. We can pluck our heartstrings and play them like a harp. I imagine all of us sounding the frequency of love together, resonating together like a chorus, becoming louder and stronger, vibrating and pulsating throughout the dimensions, throughout the circles, within circles, within circles, throughout the fractals, the realms upon realms. We are sounding the original frequency of love. And then there was that time when a friend and we saw a spacecraft land about 300 meters from us in the desert. And the ETs got out and they walked around the craft. And then everything vanished. They vanished. They probably sank into the earth. And the frequency that we felt, it was so strong that my heartstrings sounded this frequency for weeks afterwards. And people were naturally drawn to me. They wanted to touch me. They wanted to hug me. And I've been trying to reproduce those harmonies that I felt then, that we felt then. And I'm still working on it. And it was so out of this world what we felt. And I thought about how one says that love heals all things. This used to sound very romantic to me, but taken as a specific core frequency, it becomes simple science. One of the specific frequencies of love balances us within the same balance that the planets and the stars are held. And so when the ancient ones say, stay in your heart and all will be well, I used to think I'm being told to be nice. I'm being told to be good. But now I take that to mean sounding the frequency of love, sounding it so strongly that our consciousness enters our heart, that our cells vibrate in the field of love. And then my sense is one of our hearts resonating with the sound from the oneness field, with that sound of love, shattering everything and anything that is not love. So just like the woman on the street, her shouting just dwindled away, just like that. There's so much we can do together. And so love becomes limitless. It's love without borders. We can reach every space, place, being in any dimension simultaneously. We can think of it as a multiple carrier waveform, carrying the light of love, so strong, so stable, so immense, and so unwavering that the light of love, that core frequency of the cosmos, when we sound it from our heart and we bring all these, our heart sounds together with a steady, stable, immensely powerful sound, each of our hearts resonating with the heart of others and thus increasing this frequency, I feel we can shift everything. We can shift every being to a healthy and harmonious frequency. Yes, this all may sound romantic or esoteric, but the frequencies used in music are bound in the science of the rotations and frequencies of the earth or other planets, their frequencies around their own axis, their frequencies around the sun. And we find that this frequency of creation is exactly 136.1 hertz. And we can tune instruments to these frequencies. The frequency, the love frequency, is said to be 528 hertz. And so that is some of what we'll be hearing and tuning into today. The frequency of 528 is the key to what we may call love, the frequency that heals all things, the frequency that was probably part of the harmony of David's harp that healed King Saul. And I just love it when science and spirituality come together and say the same thing. So let's begin with the puja, followed by the silent meditation. Namaste.
Namaste. Let's begin with the puja. Invocation. Apavitra pavitro va sarvavasthan gokatopi va yasmareta pundari kaksham sabhaya bhayantara shuchiha. Avahanam. Narayanam padma bhavam vasishtam shaktim cha tatra putra parishram cha vyasam shukam gauda padam mahantam govinda yogindram athasya shishyam Shri Shankara Shankaracharya अथस्य पद्म तत्स पदम च हस्तकलं च शिष्यं तं त्रोतकं वर्तिकाकरम् अन्यम् अस्मद्गुरुन् सन्ततामन्तोऽस्मि श्रुतिस्मृतपुराणनमः अलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवतपदं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बदरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवता कतु पुनः पुनः यत्वारे नीलानिलिम्पा परिषद सिद्धिं विद्यते निशं श्रीमत श्री लसितं जद्गुरुपदं नत्वतुं तृप्तिं गतः लोकज्ञानपयोदापतनदुरं श्रीशङ्करं शर्मदं ब्रह्मानन्द सरस्वती गुरुवरं ध्यममि ज्योतिर्मयम् अवाहनं समर्पयामि श्रीगुरुचरणकमलेभ्यो नमः। आसनं समर्पये श्रीगुरुचरणकमलेभ्यो नमः। वस्त्रं समर्पयामि श्रीगुरुचरणकमलेभ्यो नमः। अक्षतं समर्पये श्रीगुरुचरणकमलेभ्यो नमः। समर्पयामि श्रीगुरुचरणकमलेभ्यो नमः। कर्पूरागुरं करुणावत्रं संसरसरं भुजगेन्द्रदधं सदा वसन्तं हृदयरविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। रात्रिक्यं समर्पये श्रीगुरुचरणकमलेभ्यो नमः। अजमान्यं समर्पये श्रीगुरुचरणे कमलेभ्यो नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलकरं व्याप्तं येन चरं चरं तप्तपदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। श्री ब्रह्मानन्दं परम सुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं विश्वतितं गगन सदृशं ततत्त्वम् अदस्य लक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विलाचालं सर्वाधि साक्षिभूतं भवति तं त्रिगुणसहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। पुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पये श्री गुरुसभ्यो नमः। Now we will go in the silent meditation.
Our hearts are touched by ceremony. Our hearts are touched by music. Our hearts are touched by poetry. Rumi touched our hearts with words, the words carrying the love frequency, the love harmonies in the particular sounds of his poetry. And his poetry has resounded and echoed throughout the world, across languages and through time. Let us listen deeply, listen yet again to his sounds. Namaste.
You were born with potential. You were born with goodness and trust. You were born with ideals and dreams. You were born with greatness. You were born with wings. You are not meant for crawling. So don't. You have wings. Learn to use them and fly. Namaste.
I'm here, just here. I'm here, just here. I am, I am. I am, I am. I'm here, just here. I'm here, just here. I am, I am. I am, I am. I'm here, just here. I'm here, just here. I am, I am. I am, I am. I'm here, just here. I'm here, just here. I am, I am. I am, I am. I'm here, just here. I'm here, just here. I am, I am. I am, I am. Ooh, ooh. Mhm. We will come together with 3 guided meditations. The first is one of grounding. The second is one of connecting to each other. And the third is one of expansion into the great oneness. And then we close with the sitar, tuned to the love frequency of 528 hertz, the frequency that is the key of David. Namaste.
Close your eyes and take a deep breath through your mouth to a slow count of 4, down into your belly and abdominal area, then hold. Release the breath through your mouth again to a slow count of 4 and hold. We're going to repeat this 3 more times. If you're sitting in a chair, allow yourself to breathe down to your feet, feeling yourself connected to the earth. If you're sitting on the floor in a cross-legged position, feel yourself connected to the earth as you breathe into your sit bones and tailbone. Connect with your grounding cords, the current of energy that flows from you down to the earth. You can imagine the energy pouring down from your feet or tailbone, being received by the earth, all the way down into her magnetic core, connecting to the Great Mother, feeling yourself rooted and grounded in her. When you feel yourself anchored in her magnetic core, feel the earth's energy turn back towards you. Feel yourself received by the Great Mother. Her energy now travels up your feet, through your tailbone, up your spine, all the way to the crown of your head, and even further to your soul star chakra, approximately 40 centimeters above your head, where you will meet with the sun. Feel yourself being received by the central sun, feeling his warmth radiating above your head. Feel yourself receiving from him and his energy spiraling down through your energy center, all the way down your spine, down through your feet, into the earth, allowing the Great Mother's energy to circulate up through you to the Great Father above your head, and from the heavens down into the earth. Rest here for a few moments. In your next inhale, feel yourself in your sit bones and in your feet with the awareness that you are connected to the heavens and the earth. Namaste.
And now let's melt every barrier that we might carry. Let's just melt everything around us, everything we carry, every thought. Let's loosen it up and melt it into the ground, and feel as you become lighter and you become more of yourself. And now start connecting to your body. Receive every cell inside, every living cell inside you. Feel it. Say hello. Say hello, beautiful body, beautiful cells. I love you. So happy you're here, that you belong to me. Connect with your cells. Let them vibrate. Give them your love. Tell them you're here. You're them. You're one. You belong together. You work with each other, for each other. Let's every cell vibrate in the love frequency, and feel as your frequency is rising up. And connect your whole being with every cell also. And all your energy fields, connect it all. Only with yourself. That's enough. And now go to your heart space and feel your heartbeat for a second. Connect with your rhythm. And breathe into your heart. And then go inside your heart. Go into your temple and rest there. Say hello to your heart. Welcome it. Receive it. And let it grow. Let your heart grow. Let it grow as big as it wants to be. It can expand now. And as your heart grows, send love to everyone who is here, to everyone who is awake, to everyone who wants to be awake, to every being, to all consciousness. And feel where your love is going. Just feel where you go. You are the love. You send yourself to everyone, and you connect by that. And while you're connecting, you connect with you, with your core, with the being that you are, with all the puzzles inside. You connect outside, but you're inside. So spread yourself to meet yourself. And let's expand our energy field that's around us. Let it grow until it reaches the room you're in, or when you're outside, just maybe 20 meters around you. Grow. And grow even bigger. Grow the core that you are, the energy inside. Spread it. Spread it over the whole town or the village. Spread it over your country. And now spread it over the whole planet, the Earth, Mother Gaia. And as we spread it, we now feel each other even more because our energy fields melt together. Let's feel each other's fields. Say hello to each other. Feel it. Let it flow through you and melt your energy fields to one field. To one very bright and colorful field of love. And as it spreads more, let it always come back to your own body. Make a strong connection with your body and all the energies that are you and that are spread over the whole planet. And now let's switch on even brighter that light inside. Switch it on. As if you enter a room and you want some light. You make some light now, as bright as you want. And if you want to look at the planet now from above, you see all the lights. That is us. That is you. All the shiny bright lights melted together, spread over the whole planet. Vibrating in our favorite frequency of love. Raising the consciousness. Remembering who we are. And remembering what we are. Living in our hearts that are connected. And as we are connected, we know that we're one. That your heart is my heart. And then that you see me when you look in the mirror. We are all the same, in different puzzles, in different colors. One big family. One beautiful family that came here together with a big mission to spread who we are, to remember to awake everything inside of us. And as we awake inside, we awake outside. And we bring awakening to everyone, to every being. Namaste.
Now that we see and we experience this beautiful connection between each of us on our respective spots on the planet, we're going to take a short journey together. For this journey, we're going to use our Merkaba. To create your Merkaba, you can merge two spinning light triangles, one upside down, merging into the other one. See these spinning very fast. And we send this love energy into this vehicle. We notice there is a calm spot in the middle. And the moment we see this, we find ourselves there. With the Merkaba spinning wildly, counter-rotating energies around us. We infuse more power and love into this as it becomes more stable and spins faster and faster until it's nearly invisible. All together now, we introduce the light intention to rise above our spot, wherever we are on the planet. We see that we effortlessly rise, and we see ourselves below. We quickly rise to the point where we can see any geographical features around us. Maybe you see lakes, rivers, prairies. Maybe you see mountains. Whatever you see, take a moment to place that image firmly in consciousness. Now, rising quickly to the point that we can see our entire continent and the curvature of the earth. Place this image firmly in consciousness. And now, effortlessly, we zoom out quietly to the point where we can see all of the earth. We can now see an intense love-infused grid around the earth with points as each of us. This love that we infuse into universal consciousness, even though it's not realized, it has an effect on every life form on the planet. That includes the mineral kingdom, now vibrating at this intense frequency. The animal kingdom, healing. The plant kingdom that has been so ravished by fires. You see healing energy. And finally, there is a point in consciousness of every human being on the planet. Whether they know it or not, they are touched, affected, healed by this energy. We turn our vision now outward into the cosmos. And we easily zoom out to the point where we can see our entire solar system in the distance. As we turn back and look on the earth, we are awed and struck, possibly for the first time, with how small and how fragile our home must be. We feel intense love and gratitude for the being that is our birthplace in creation. As we turn our gaze outward again, we easily travel through 100,000 light years of distance to the edges of our own Milky Way galaxy. And we stand on the shore of intergalactic space. But we see that it's not empty. It's filled with an uncountable number of galaxies like ours, each filled with hundreds of billions of stars and planetary systems, and each of them filled with life. The cosmos is literally alive. And there is a beautiful energy that we see. It's a love energy that is all throughout the intergalactic space. It's the light shining from all of the planets and the beings, all of creation. At this point, we introduce a light intention to see another person or another civilization. If we do see them, we introduce ourselves by name. And we ask if it's safe for them to please join us as we have a prayer and a meditation for our civilization's change. With that, we turn and we show them the way back to Earth, to our point in orbit above this beautiful planet. Take a few minutes, each of us now, to turn outward into creation and make this simple journey, this journey of love and peace, to invite friends back to join us. Take a few minutes and do this now. Now, wherever you are, gently make your way back to our spot in orbit above your spot on the Earth below. As we look around, we see the smiling faces of our friends and family around the planet involved in this work. And we see our extraterrestrial friends and family that have joined us to help spread this energy of love throughout our planet. Take a moment and infuse your heart chakra with love, the most intense love you can muster. Now add gratitude. Gratitude and love in our heart chakras. See that that energy is strengthening and expanding throughout the grid around the planet until it becomes like a blanket over the planet. Completely bright, pulsing like a toroidal energy field. Extremely strong. Stronger than any metal that can be forged on the earth. This field is intense love, gratitude, power, healing. And we send it now with the help of our ET friends down to the earth below. We see it covering every plant, every mineral, infusing the earth with this energy. Wherever we see hate, we see love. Wherever we see anger and violence, we see peace. Wherever we see institutions that are no longer trustworthy and failing, we see this energy infusing them. The people on our planet that have hidden very powerful technologies from humanity are divine beings themselves and are educable. We send them intense love and gratitude and the vision of a new way forward where there is no poverty, there is no death by starvation. There's no hatred. With new energy systems, our civilization moves forward with the intent of developing each individual soul to its utmost capacity. We leave behind all disease, want, and destruction. We see a new consciousness arriving in our civilization. Instead of a consciousness of separation, which breeds technologies of destruction, we see a new consciousness arising. It's a consciousness based in unity, in the true understanding that we are one, not just with life on our small planet, but with life and all of creation. We are one family. This power of consciousness and love can overpower any problems we may have on our planet today. We have the thought to ask the celestial realm for help in this work. And before the question can even make its way fully out of our brains, we see an immediate, intense, golden celestial light cover the earth and humanity. This is the most great light of creation. We feel deeply indebted, deeply loved, and deeply healed. Now we turn our consciousness and our vision to our spot on the planet below. And we ask our ET friends if it's safe for them. Feel free to join us on the planet below as we meditate and pray for all of humanity. With that, our Merkabas quickly and instantly start to descend towards our spot on the planet. We pause at the point where we can see the geographic features around us We place that image firmly into consciousness now. Easily now, we zoom in right to our spot. And we gently find ourselves awakening to physical reality. Our bodies have been bathed in a celestial healing light. We feel refreshed, gladdened, as we gently come back to physical reality. This intense field of energy that we have created doesn't just dissipate. We can recreate this each night in our meditations to keep the earth and humanity on the path forward that we know it must take. We are pained to see the suffering now, but we are gladdened to see with our inner eye and spirit that this time of suffering will be short-lived. And the time will come when we will all rejoice together as one family on earth. Namaste.
Thank you. Gratitude, gratitude for the connections, gratitude for the love, for the words, the ceremonies, the joy throughout the universe, throughout the cosmos. Thank you. Namaste.